Okay, people, we're back here on the job site, and I am moving this gravel in here for the absorption trench. So this is not really the most, let's say, economical. Whoa, what's going on here? What's happening? I've done something. Camera's giving me trouble. Anyway, this isn't the most practical or efficient way to do it with the Mini X like this. I prefer to have a skid moving this gravel in, or a bucketed machine for bucketing material, you know. But that's just not what we've got here. So I'm running gravel with probably a quarter yard at a time, maybe less. About a quarter of the way done, maybe just under a quarter of the way done with the whole trip, you know, the whole 206 feet. So, and I'm just running the phone and the track hoe with one hand, which is not ideal. Let the boss see. So take a scoop, and then you walk across the yard like an idiot. Oh boy, I'm offline here. Holy cow, look out. Gotta get close enough. Oh, spilled it. Don't spill the gravel. I am placing it right here. I've just got it. I mean, you can see my conduit, or not conduit, but the communications chingus right there. So I'm just being a little careful not to hammer dunk a bunch of rock on it and sever that cable. So one scoop at a time. Yeah, I'm a little over a quarter of the way here, so that's good news. And I've got 4 loads of this 2-inch minus leach rock coming in, which is about 100 tons. So we should be on point here. We'll figure that out though once we get closer to the end. We might have a little extra left over. Jeez, what's going on here? I got my boom articulation on just because it's tight back here, and this saves me a little bit of space, having that boom folded up on itself sideways. So that's kind of, oh geez, a little more gravel. That's kind of handy. Again, this is just the opposite of productive running gravel like this, but this is how we're doing it this time. I'd rather just have a backhoe in here or something. Backhoes, people are liking, you know, the Mini X and skid steer combo for their light duty excavation work. And let's just say I still think that the backhoe, a proper backhoe, is the Swiss Army knife of the excavation site. And it can also, you can road that thing wherever you need to. You can road it down the road for 15 miles to the next little project if you need to. It doesn't always go the fastest, but you definitely don't have to trailer that machine. So with the Mini and the skid, you got to trailer everything everywhere. And at this rate, this job in particular, I could have done with the backhoe. And I think that I would be, you know, in some of the situations, it doesn't dig it's a little bit of a bigger machine, so it doesn't have the fitment capabilities that a Mini does. You can't quite get into some of the exact spots that you might need, but I feel like I could have done this job with a backhoe. And that's, you know, that's just whatever. But where the backhoe would have been handy would have been moving the dirt out of my way, and what I'm doing now in placing this gravel, it would have been real handy. So now the real sweet machine, if you're into minis and skids, is the JCB think it's a 1CX or the 1CXT. It's basically a 12,000 pound mini backhoe. It's a Mini X with a bunch of cool features plus a front bucket. So it comes in a tracked version and a rubber tire version. So it's a mini backhoe, but it's the size of a Mini X and a skid combined. So it's like, oh geez, getting close. It's two machines in one, really. And that's sort of like, that's the goal, right? That's the goal, is to have one very capable machine to do all the stuff. So one day when I'm successful and rich, I'll drop 100 G's on one of those machines. Actually, I think they're a little less than that. They're about 70 to 80, depending. You can get a used one for relative costs. So definitely handy. And I think that it's JCB is obviously not made in the USA, but nothing is nowadays. I think that it's a pretty decent European machine, probably made in China. But anyhow, I think that's a pretty cool machine. I like it, and I want one. I'd like to have one for this sort of work. Not all my work is excavation. I do a lot of other stuff, landscape related. It's all basically the same. But it would be a handy machine to have for sure. Okay, I'm going to drop this bucket here, and I'm going to jump out and kind of get this gravel knocked down. That'll be cool. I've got to take a leak too, so see how that goes. It's going in. It's going in nice. We are destroying this yard though, which is a shame. It's a nice yard with a nice lawn. It's going to be not so nice when we're done, or less nice anyway. But let me get this handled. All right, well, we've got this first run installed. I got to cut a small piece. Got to cut a small piece in on that end. I'm going to get my saw and then glue it up, and then shade it all. Put the gravel on top, 2 inches above the pipe, and then put my burial fabric on, my filter fabric, and then I will cover it. So we're pretty good. I got a little bit of a dog leg right there. I'm going to knock over that way and call it good. My 90-degree elbow is looking pretty good there. I might move it this way 3 inches just to make it, 3 inches that direction, just to get it a little more centered, but we should be good. So anyway, that's it. Well, we got it all in and covered. Minimum of 2 inches of 2-inch minus 3/4 inch leach rock or gravel, and that is done. So now I roll out my fabric and backfill it. So that's what I'm going to do. Fabric's right over here. That stuff. Okay, and there's my filter fabric. Filter fabric is in place. So I went and kind of loaded it so the wind doesn't blow it away. Now I'm going to go backfill. So should be fun. We'll get this thing done real quick here.